Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus, and today we are gonna play against Tiger Finger Man. So Tiger Finger Man is obviously playing the Immortal Musketeer, so on to a good start we go. And we are playing with Scylaac Special, so this is a damage team with 2 stuns and with a Vestal of all characters, so let us see if we can make this work. So this is actually a ladder match, we haven't matched up against each other, this is just what happens, just a casual ladder match here, and we're gonna see if we can make it work. Now, first things first, I wanna do it. Oh, it's so bad when I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drop Caltrops. The usual play. The Shepherd Doggy play, round 1 Caltrops. I love it. I just love doing the DOD. It's gonna help me so much with the stuns. Hopefully I can make it work. Oh wow, they go Suffer out there. That is interesting, to say the least. That means that the Flatron's now going to be taking 4 DOT for the entire duration of the match. That's definitely an interesting idea. Do they have all the stun resistance trinkets? No, they do not have full stun resistance on the Men-at-Arms. They actually have Rancid Cure also. They're doing some changes with the team. Instead of having the Snuff here and here Last Breath Color, they actually have Snuff here, and here they just have Rancid Cure. Interesting setup. I like it, not gonna lie, I do like it. Now, I do want to go last, so I'm just gonna drop a stun here on the Flagellant. Hopefully it works. It's a 55. Doesn't. Classic. That's usually what happens to me when I go for stuns on the Flagellants and they have Snuff. I just fail it every single time. But when I play with the Snuff, I never ever get it. So there is no justice in this round, I can tell you that much already. Now, who do I want to shoot? Probably the Abomination, he has less HP. Would have been really nice to get a crit on there, would have put him very, very low on HP amounts. That would have really helped, because there's no reclaim, right? But sadly, such is not the way of the Butcher's Circus. So he does have extra stun resistance now, so instead I'm gonna be going for a stun on this Flagellant, just for starters, kind of just to prevent a reclaim here. And this time it does work, with 150% stun chance. You have to be very unlucky not to get those. So it was a 65 to get that stun. Yeah, 65. Quite good if you do ask me. How many debuffs have I got there? Minus 40, minus 20. I could do enough. It's not too likely, but I could do enough. I'm gonna roll for it. Let's see, how much damage do I do? I do 11. That's not enough. Definitely not enough. The Musketeer might do a preemptive heal here, or they might go for the Beast Vial first. Yeah, that's smarter. No, they go for Manacles. That's weird. Why would they do such a weird play? I did not get to go first, so that's really sad for me. I'm surprised they're actually just dropping Bellows left, right, and center, but it does make sense. I suppose it does make sense. Well, right now I can go for a finish him, or I won't. I'll just go for a stun onto the... How much damage is this doing? Yeah, not very much. I'm just gonna go for a stun on the Man-at-Arms here. It's a 50-50. We do get it. That's actually quite helpful. That means no more Bellows for a few rounds. We don't have Flagellant on our side, so we don't have that full-on anti-everything, but hopefully we can still make things work. So I do have the Heartseeker here on my Bounty Hunter, so he does a little bit more damage. So even with those damage debuffs, we still hit pretty hard with that, so I'm very glad that's what happens here. But there's Reclaim, there's Vile, there's Heals, so don't expect me to be taking this Abomination out anytime soon. Sadly, that's not going to be the case here. I'm going to go for a stun, just to remove his action, and we're going to see what we can do from there, because things aren't looking too good for us. I don't really see a kill anywhere. I probably have to mark and then just try and get a one-shot somehow. Could also go finish him here, but I don't really have a follow-up, so yeah. I will just pass at this point. Just pass, and then I'm gonna go for finish him or whatever. See what we can do with this. They are bleeding out, so eventually we'll have that pressure coming in. So the heal for 12. Do you imagine I'll do 15 here? I would need a very big crit to do that. I roll for 6. Yeah, 6 is not a lot. Not gonna lie, it's definitely not a lot. I could be going for pulls instead, or just a mark. But yeah, now they go for that reclaim, so I will just drop a stun here and see if I can potentially get a kill on this Flagellant. If I get the stun... I do not get the stun. I really wanted to get that stun there, because then they would have a hard time defending this Flagellant, because he wouldn't have his action for this round, and they would have to guard or something of the likes, but then I could stun the Man-at-Arms, then I would just have a really fun time, but like this, I don't see the fun anywhere. Well, I do see fun in doing this though. I'm gonna drop a Dazzling Light onto that Flagellant. Watch it fail. No, it does work. Thank you, Vessel. You're doing so much better than this Crusader. Crusader's really letting me down today. Well, they're just gonna click immediately so they don't get hit by the crit finisher. Makes sense. And right now I have some decisions to make. I'm thinking of actually just marking the man-at-arms and shooting. I'm also thinking of dropping a smite here, but then she just heals, and I don't really have a follow-up. Yeah, I don't have a follow-up, so instead I'm just going to yeah, let's drop a mark here. Let's drop a mark on this man-at-arms and let's shoot him. Should do his entire health bar if we go last, or you know, last case scenario we just drop a rally to the flame and then we most definitely do enough, unless you get very unlucky. And they're gonna transform, a little bit of an early transform, but there they go. They want to stop my sniper shot. Hopefully they fail it. Yeah, that's not a fail. That is not a fail, my most shepherd of doggies. That is 100% not a fail right there. That is really annoying. That is unbelievable amounts of annoying. That they get a crit slam on there. Doesn't even have the net. Well, this is gonna be a stun turn, so let's just remove that abomination action for now. And see if we can keep on moving from there. They have that redeem pressure right there, so that's something I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm getting closer to these afflictions. Once they keep dropping bells and keep getting closer to those afflictions, things are gonna get worse and worse. I could move back twice here. And I will, let's just move back twice. I think that's the best thing I can do. Put the eyeballs in a position where she can heal, position where she doesn't get stunned anymore, and the Vessel can still stun from position 2. And now she can actually drop Hand of Light if I really want to do that. It's a bit crazy, but I could do it. They drop a Defender, mostly just to give themselves protection. I can still one-shot that, I'm pretty sure. Now it just depends on whether if I want to or not. Depends on what I want to do here. Should I go for a one-shot? Well, they have heal, they have... I think it's worth it. Let's try going for it, see how much damage we do. 13 to 22, we get a max roll. Wouldn't have been a one-shot, actually. Would have been close, but no cigar. I guess those damage buffs are... debuffs are actually being quite annoying. And now you have a few decisions to make. Maybe go for a stun on the man-at-arms just to remove his action. That's not a terrible idea. Yeah, let's do that. Go for a stun on him, just remove him. And no, it fails. I failed a 60. Oh, it's round 5 already, and I still don't see a kill on the horizon. It's not going too well. It is not going too well. Would I rather have WD here over Scylaac Special? Maybe, because WD could always just go for those slams and be very annoying that way, but... yeah, I don't have that. I do not have that. One thing I do have, though, is only one bell debuff. So if I want to, I can drop a stun here. Please get the stun. I know it's unlikely, but please get it. Oh, yes! Yes! I get the stun. That's so good. Okay, that might save the match. That might save the match here. They definitely have to go for a heal or they die. So, you know, heal is coming here. But my finish him should do enough damage unless I get a crit heal, which they don't. Good. They're gonna get plus healing received, but it still shouldn't be enough to stop what's coming. So here we drop a finish him, and now my opponent is in a pretty rough spot here. They can go for a guard, but if they guard, I can just stun, and it's a 60% chance, so hopefully it works, right? Yeah, they're gonna go for another heal, but then I have Smite! The very rare Smite kill shot, so let's see if it works. Let's go for it. Smite, please do enough damage. This is why you run Smite on... No! This is why you run Smite on the Scylaac Special, but it fails the 90! Oh, shit-ass ability. Shit-ass, absolute shit-ass ability actually fails. They're gonna go for a bile, right? If they stun, I flare. They go first! Oh, my kill is gone. I'm not gonna get a kill anymore. Oh, I'm not gonna get a kill anymore. This is horrible. There's only one way I can get a kill now. I have to do this. I have to go for this. Oh my god, the heals! Please stop healing all the other characters up. God damn it. Yeah, they have to change the guard around now. Imagine if they weren't guarded. Oh yeah, they can just do that for starters, but I can flare now. Question is, do I wanna flare, or do I wanna just click and then shoot him and then just... decision making. Let's just flare. Let's just flare here, get rid of that stun. and just have that immediate pressure. If they want to go for a guard, then I'll... Oh, they don't! They risk it! They risk it for the biscuit! That's actually insane. The 10% doesn't get it. I could have gotten the stun there, but only with a crit. Maybe I should have gone Hand of Light. Yeah, maybe I should have gone Hand of Light. They risked the 10%. I'm surprised, honestly. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have risked that. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have. They go for the patch up here, so now the Flashlight is fine. Still has a lot of that stun resistance. Let's just drop a stun on this Abomination, can't go wrong with it. I have my damage back up, and we're not quite afflicted yet, so this is good. They're gonna bellow, right? Hold fast, I'm gonna bellow! Please don't get the debuff. Please don't get the debuff. Please don't get the debuff. Damn it. Damn. If they didn't get the debuff there, I'd be able to just do a finish him on the Abomination, probably kill him on the spot. So I'm gonna try it. Let's see, 14 to 32. Wow, 30! Oh, that's lovely. Well, if you want to heal now, it's gonna have to be through Redeem! Hell yeah, use up your Redeems. And after that Redeem, I might still have a possibility here. Yeah, you have to drop the Redeem now. My finish him just hits you way too hard, doesn't it? That's the Scylaac special for you. Scylaac special do be Scylacking. And now what do we want to do, is the question. What do we want to do now? I could genuinely go Hand of Light, but since I already didn't go Hand of Light, I don't think it's that smart. I'm just gonna go for a stun on the... You're dazed. Bam! Give me the stun. 60. Please give it to me. I need it. No! I needed it. I needed it. Those bells are gonna hurt. Also guards could hurt. I'm gonna do this. That's only 14. That's not very much. That's not very much at all. I'm not breaking through this team as well as I wanted to. Look at this. I get a free bellow now because I failed the freaking stun. And I'm so close with the afflictions. Maybe the Crusader goes virtuous. You never know. They still go defender. Okay. Well, 60 number 2 electric boogaloo. Watch it fail again. I haven't gotten a single stun crit, by the way. But okay, there we go. How many crits have we got in this match? Not a lot. Not a lot of crits, let's be honest. I'm running the team that kind of loves getting crits, and I don't think I've gotten a single crit this entire match. It's actually kind of unbelievable. But we keep on gaming, right? We keep on gaming. They are in a weird spot here. I have finished him again on that Man-at-Arms. Probably do enough damage. What are they gonna do? They're gonna transform again. Probably go for a slam on the Crusader. Is that what they want to do? No, they rage. Do they do enough damage? They do not. That's quite good for me. Well, the reason they did that is because they're not expecting me to do enough damage. But I will surprise them by doing enough. Let's see, who do I want to hit with first? Smite or Shot? Let's go Smite first. So Smite, don't let me down again. Thank you. Not failing the 90. That's good. That's very good. Even with the damage debuff, still hurt pretty bad. And now watch this matchup. Only heal for 10, which is the mineral. Sniper shot. Do not let me down. Do not let me down. 9 to 16. Oh my god, this match. Okay, it did not let me down, and now my opponent is probably losing here. Probably. Not quite guaranteed yet, but they no longer have that excellent redeem, so I should be able to get a kill here. They're deciding on what they want to do. They're gonna try saving the Man-at-Arms. Well, they surrender, and that is GG. Scylaac special do be Scylacking. That's one win for it. Yeah, this is a very solid team. Even though you don't have that card break, you have the vessel, right? So you can stun. And even with teams like the Immortal Musketeer, even when they're playing very well, even when they go first, you can still break through even if you don't get crits, and even if you drop Caltrops round 1, the Caltrops is what saved me, right? Not really, but it helped, you know, it helped for sure. So let's go on for match number 2. Alright, and here we go for match number 2. So this time we're playing against Diesta Misevi. That looks like a Polish name. I'm not entirely sure, but it kind of looks Polish with that Jest. I don't know Polish. But they are a Darkest player, and they're just playing good old Halo comp. I see full-on aggression with it as well, with that Heartseeker. So, how do we want to start this off, is the question. I do not have the pull trinket on my Bounty Hunter, so that's probably not the smartest move. So instead, I'm just gonna drop a stun here on this bounty hunter. He's quite an important character, so if you stun him, that's good. And if they don't click, I'm gonna go finish him. Even though the hit chance sucks, I will go finish him if they do not click. If I hit, it's just kind of GG. Oh, do I really go finish him? I speak big game, but do I have the balls to back it up? They just go harvest. That's unbelievable. But yeah, do I just drop a Caltrips? I want to do it, man. I want to do it. Or do I drop a finish him? How much damage? Oh, that damage is so juicy, but the hit chance is so terrible. I drop a Caltrips. Please bleed. No, the disaster. I failed to bleed. That is disastrous. That is the disaster of this day. That is really not what I wanted, huh? No, it really isn't what I wanted. They're gonna go for stunning blow here, and they hit pretty hard, and they get the stun as well. Well, right now I could go for a shot, but I'm actually just. I feel like I'm playing this very weird. I shouldn't have gone for the Caltrips. This is probably the one situation where dropping a Caltrips really was a mistake. And if I got in the bleed on the Crusader, maybe it wasn't a mistake. But probably a mistake because I kind of relinquished some pressure that I shouldn't have. At least that's what I'm feeling right now. With the damage that's coming in on my bounty hunter. Should have gone for the finish him there. If I had hit it, it would have just been GG on the spot. But if I missed, it would have also been GG on the spot. So yeah, just taking risks, right? And yeah, that doesn't look too good. No, it does not. Doesn't look too good at all. So I'm gonna go for a heal with Arbalest first, just so I can clear that bleed. And then we're gonna go for a heal with the Vessel, and then we're gonna go for a heal with the Crusaders. So the Scylaac special does have a lot of healing options that you can employ and kind of just destroy your opponent with. Really wish you were bled, man. Really wish you were bled. If I had gotten that 80% bleed, this match would be looking a hell of a lot better. Please don't do 9. Please don't do 9. Yes! Good, good, good. That's a victory in my book. And this is a finish him turn. 11 to 22, 15. That's not very good, but it's not very bad either. I'll take it, I guess. Yeah, it's really not what I wanted, but I just have to live with it, right? I guess I do. Are they gonna flare here? Are they gonna shoot? I feel like they want to flare. No, they're gonna shoot. In that case, I will just heal. There's really no better play for me, and they shouldn't do enough damage with their finish. Wait, they have Heartseeker as well. Please heal for a lot. 13, that should be enough. That should be enough to prevent that Heartseeker from dropping me back down to 0, but you never know. You never know if it will be enough. I don't want to drop around into the flame here, I really don't. If they get a kill with Finale, it's quite bad for me, but they actually drop Caltrips as well. Please fail to bleed on my Crusader. No justice! There's no justice in this world. And now I have to go for either a Smite here, which is kind of insane, or I go for a stun on that Jester, which I kind of have to. And it does work, that's good. Yeah, I kind of have to, because if I don't, you know, my bounty hunter is just dead, so that's really not what you want. You don't want your bounty hunter to die that early. Decisions. I could just shoot the Jester immediately, and that could really make my opponent hurt, but it could also really make me hurt, because it's probably gonna miss. Yeah, it's probably gonna miss, that's the problem here. It's also my healing character. Could go for finish him. Also probably gonna miss, but if it doesn't, 48. I went for a 48. Oh goodness, this team. I actually hit, but I don't do enough, surprisingly. I don't even know how I hit that. I went for a 48. Kind of unbelievable, that damage. Not really the team I'm most comfortable with, I should say, so Scylaac is probably gonna look at this and get something going on in his brain. With something that's not very good, to be clear here. So hopefully he's not too angry with me after this match goes down and all that. I am marked, but is that the end of the world is my question. You're a healer. I want to go for a stun, but I can't obviously because flare. Shoot, Shep, shoot. Okay, fine, I'll shoot. Let's see, there we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to hit. That's probably what Scylaac could have gone for, just a shot on the Jester. He goes for shots that look kind of weird, but do work. That's probably what he would have done instead of just going for the finish him. That's your finishing character. You don't want to use him first, right? But I wanted to keep my healing characters up, so that's kind of the reason I went for it. Let's see what they want to do here. They might just go for a stun on my Vestal. That's not a bad play whatsoever. They might go for a stun on the Crusader. That's a weird play. But, you know, I guess it works. It does work. They get to go first. That's really, really bad that they get to go first once again. I have to do this, and now they either heal or they one-shot me. It's their call. Probably one-shot. Yeah, they got a crit, so it's a one-shot. Pretty much for sure. What are they gonna do? Crit or heal? They're gonna go for the crit, and it's not a one-shot, very surprisingly. So, what's your hit chance? Worse than the Dazzling Light. Do I go for the kill, or do I just get a stun? I think I'll just get a stun here. I think that's overall better play for me, and then I'll just go for the stun. Or I could go for the kill with the finish him. Which is more likely to hit? Well, I don't have the grappling mitts, so my hit chance isn't perfect, to say the least. But my opponent leaves because they're kind of nutty. Well, I don't feel like they had to leave. After my finish him potentially missed, it was a 68 to hit, but if it missed, my opponent would have a really rough time there, and no, my opponent would have a really good time, because then they could just drop a finale on my character, my vessel's in position too, ready to get stunned as well. But this is kind of just what the Scylaac special does. It has more heals than you, it has more stuns than you, and it hits harder than you. It just has all the things that it needs to just kick your ass, and that's why it's such a good team. So let's maybe go for match number 3. Alright, and here we go for match number 3. So we are playing against Father Nicholas. We played against him yesterday, and he is playing a team that he has built himself, I believe. So once again with the Scylaac special, and it is working, right? Is it not? I believe it isn't. Alright, this time it's actually working, so I go second this time around, but I actually don't really mind all that much, because going second might actually be beneficial for us here, unlike what you might think. Well, the biggest reason is because my opponent's actually playing a dodge team this time around. Not a full-on dedicated dodge team, but they have dodge characters, which is what Scylaac Special really has a bad time against. As you probably saw, those accuracy values aren't great. You don't really have a lot of accuracy buffs on your team, or, you know, any at all apart from the trinkets. So you wanna make sure that you can actually get the best hit chances possible. So to do that, we are probably going to go for a stun on this Houndmaster. You might be wondering, Shep, why did you drop Caltrops round 1 instead of just marking? And don't you know already, I love Caltrops, I love doing bleeds. Well, the biggest reason is because I'm not expecting to hit these two characters very often and very hard, because I'm probably just gonna miss. But if I drop a Caltrops on them, now that's different. They have 30 HP, which means they're gonna run out of HP real fast, which means that I only need to hit them once, and they're gonna be at this star, and then I'll get that finisher to actually come into play for me, which is obviously what I want. So my opponent is playing kind of weird here. They have a good team, but they're playing it in a weird way, because they're not dropping Battle Ballad in a team that really needs the accuracy buffs, even against like 5 dodge, and they're also not making use of that Reclaim, which they definitely should, because now you get hit with the sniper shot, and this match is already over. So even if you have a good team, if you don't play it well, or if you just get a little bit unlucky with one crit, the match is essentially already over, because there's no way for you to save this Houndmaster now, unless I missed to finish him somehow, which is unlucky, but you know, it could happen. If that does happen to me, it will be rough, but it's not just the way of the Butcher's Circus. They're gonna go for a guard dog. You know what? It might actually be a massive mistake. You know why? I will explain to you why. I have a few decisions here. I could go for a finish him. What's the hit chance? 60. This is a 100% hit chance, and it was a 60% chance to kill. Now the reason I went for it are two. For once, if I got the pull, the flash would go to position 2, so if the Jester went Dirk Stab, the flash would go out to position 3, so that would have been lovely, but of course I failed the pull and I failed the death blow, just completely unlucky, but it's fine. Now you can go for the sniper shot and the character is marked, and even if the character was in position 1, I would still be able to hit, because Grave Robber's in position 4, so I can just shoot her and shoot the Houndmaster that way. But yeah, before that happens, I have to go for some other actions here. I'm gonna stun the Jester with the Vestal, and I'm gonna stun the Flatron here with the Crusader, because the Vestal has much better accuracy, right? She has that Tome of Fury. Oh, I forgot, I didn't explain the trinkets this entire match. Well, it's pretty simple, honestly. Crusader double stun, damage, and Virtue Chance, very good for the Smite and the Stunning Blow. Just basic. Vestal double stun, really no reason not to. You need as much stun chance as possible. Tome of Fury, just a must-have. It's one of the best trinkets in the Butcher Circus. Kinda sucks that it's on the Vestal, but it makes her go from, you know, mediocre to a really good character because she just has those amazing stuns. They almost always land and they almost always stun, which is really what you want. They might not hurt very hard, but they're the most reliable stuns there are. Just massive stun chance and massive accuracy, can't go wrong with it. Other than that, the Arbol just has the usual setup, stabilizing, tiller, piercing, quarrel. You can run her with, also that's another very unlucky event, but you can run her with the Eagle Eye Talisman instead, and not need that bypass card versus Mark. Just give yourself a little bit more accuracy for those odd sniper shots that you do like at the start of your round. That is definitely an idea, but I'm just running with the stabilizing tiller here because it's honestly so good. You shouldn't pass on it. And the last time I played against Scylaac, he was actually running with this, so I'm running with it today myself. So the problem here is that my bounty hunter is dropping down to 0, but I don't think my opponent can actually capitalize on it too well. I'm gonna go for a heal here, and then I'm gonna go for a pull on that Houndmaster. Hopefully get the pull and the kill this time around. That would be lovely. See if that works. Of course, Heartseeker does work on your come hitter, so it has better kill shots. And since they go for that, they are going to get me afflicted in the back, but that's not the after all. I'm going to go for the pull now, and I think things are coming up Shepherd Doggy, hopefully, unless I get really unlucky again. Please don't let me get really unlucky again. Let's see, 90 and 75, I get the hit, I fail the pull. Annoying, absolutely annoying that I failed that, but such is the way of the Butcher Circus. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Oh, they're gonna further action there. That's interesting of a play, very interesting. I mean, what else can I do, right? They can either click the stun character, they can click the flash one. The problem with this is that now I can stun them, and I definitely will. I definitely will go for the stun here, and after that, that flash one should just die, and with the flash one dead, I find it very hard to believe that my opponent will still be able to win this team, even though they've dealt a lot of pressure to my side. But of course, I failed a 65% stun chance. Watch me fail the 55 as well, because there's no justice. This Houndmaster survived way longer than he should have. So yeah, now I have to go for this, and yeah, I failed the stun again because I just took too much damage with the stunning blow. Lovely, that's exactly what we wanted. No stun on Jester, he asks. I have to stun the Flashbond. If I stun the Flashbond, I kill him. I would very much like to kill the Flashbond. Now they get to just drop a finale there, and boom, say goodbye to my bounty hunter. But hopefully we can still kill this. Flashbond, right? Yeah, I've been getting very unlucky here. I could have stunned the Jester, but I just have to stun the Flashbond, or else we're screwed. I go for it. Do I get it this time around? He has the extra stun resistance from being at this store, but I do get it. Okay, that's lovely. Yeah, the Flashbond should have been dead, but oh well. What can you do about it? Now the Grave Robber probably gonna take me out here. She might even go for a lunge, but I think it's a little bit unnecessary. She can just go Panic Tars and then just die to the stress. But no, she does go lunge. Surprisingly, quite surprisingly, I might add. I will just drop a. It would be better to drop a ball after it. I'm gonna drop a smite here. Oh, the hit chance. The hit chance. Oh, that actually works. That does actually work. Now this is way closer than it should have been. But, well, I guess we're just gonna have to play this out. I probably did a mistake or two, thinking that the match was already over when it actually wasn't. But I still should be very much able to win this, unless I just start missing these characters like no tomorrow. But once again, I did drop the Caltrips. Of course, Flagellant dying just heals them, so all the pressure I've been working onto this Grave Robber is just gone now, but what can you do about it? I'm surprised you picked the face there. They want to prevent my sniper shots. Interesting play. I will drop a stun here, which actually works. Would you look at that? That's lovely. That's a third of your HP gone now, little Grave Robber. And honestly, my Crusader, if you were just to get rid of these corpses and these 3 Shadow Fades, my Crusader could probably 1v2 this at this point. So I am not too scared here. I could heal myself, or I could drop a sniper shot. I'm gonna shoot. Just get rid of that Chester's HP and make him not have a fun time whatsoever, right? That's what we want. We want to give our opponents the least amount of fun. That's what the Scylaac special really does. Give them the least amount of fun. And it's interesting because it's a very underrated team. You just don't see it being played very often. There's like 2 people that play it, which are me and Scylaac. I've never seen anyone else play this team. It's unbelievable. People just look at Vessel, they're like, nah, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that Vessel team. Just Scylaac and myself just on a constant tug of war. Me trying to counter this, Vessel, which is very difficult to do. So yeah, here we drop a Bola, and now both your characters are pretty much dropping down to 0. You can kill my Arbalest, that's literally just gonna give me accuracy for the stunning blow, so I do not mind it whatsoever. They have one good move, which is Shadow Fade, and then just try to one-shot my Crusader after it. Since they don't, now they're in a really rough spot here, but I'm also in a bit of a rough spot, because I'm dropping to 0. So I have to make a decision right now. And I go Paranoid. Wonderful. You are dropping to Death's Door, so I don't really have to go for a hit there. I don't really have to go for a hit, do I? No, I don't. I will just... Okay, sure. I'll just try going for a heal, but it fails, so let's just drop the stun. That's their action gone. Probably gonna go for a Harvest, my opponent here. Probably. They might go Dirk Stab. Dirk Stab's a very kill shot, but knowing their RNG, they might just get the 25 on there. Let's see what happens. Not entirely sure what we're gonna get. Dirk Stab, and no, I stay alive, barely. You definitely want to go last here because you give yourself an extra 12 accuracy, and there we go, going last. And 95 to hit, that's very good, even with the Monkey Paw. Nice. Paranoid doesn't give you any minus accuracy, so you can kind of negate that SR debuff right there. Let's see, they're gonna go for the kill now, they're probably gonna get it. I would not Dirk Stab here. Now you get hit by the stunning blow, which is really rough. And then it's gonna be a 1v1. Yeah, but except I'm at almost full HP and you are not at almost full HP. You are caltripped and you are gonna be in the position to get stunned, because I think this corpse is gonna go away. But not immediately, I don't think. Yeah. Oh, and I get to go first. That's nasty. If you had Shadow Fade here immediately, maybe you could have done this. Just Shadow Fade, pick to the face, crit 30, and then I miss, and then you do it again, and then, you know, maybe you have a win shot, but let's keep in mind that Stunning Blow is just broken. This is why I think that last character standing should give you like 25% stun resistance. Just so you can resist the double stun, because even if I hadn't gotten the kill there, my stun chance was still 85%, which is just broken. No one likes getting perma-stunned at the end of the match. It's brutal, it really is. I guess that's one of the reasons stuns are so strong, but at the same time, if you manage to survive past the early rounds, then at the very least you should be given a chance at the end of the match, right? And even then, you're still gonna get stunned the first time. It's just the second time that you're gonna have a good chance of resisting. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.